Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, imbecile.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
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 Oh, be sure to like, subscribe, and slap it in the leg.
Welcome to We Gotta Hangout. Let
Proper.
it all hang out. Myself, Creedence, and Mikey, the legend. Happy Tuesday.
It's a beautiful Tuesday, Creedence, from what one time,
Hi, Bob.
Bob, at one time, this was the heart of the city, downtown Jacksonville, North Carolina, my hometown. Currently, beautiful weather, as you can see, clear skies.
Sergeant Buzzkill is in the future, yet thinks that it's even further in the past.
Wow, he is really moving forward. He must have watched that video that Six sent to us about the.
I haven't watched it yet. He sent a very nice message along with it. I said, I will get to it. See it.
I guarantee you've watched it already.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, well, you have to have.
Okay.
I know I have.
All right. So before we went live, because it's been quite a while since Creed has graced his presence in this beautiful city. So right here is where I would go. I would drive because I'm a lazy fat ass. I can't walk 3 blocks.
See, they're pulling out of there right now, as you can see.
Okay, so they have one of those big long johns, which are very good, wrapped in clear cellophane with some blue writing on it. I haven't seen them in many, many years.
I believe it's a BP station, if I'm not mistaken.
Most importantly, other than where my furniture came from, Boomtown, way down there at the end on the left is the Iwo Jima. Iwo Jima? Did I say that right?
Iwo Jima Theater, yes.
Theater, because it's in the South. It's a theater.
Theater.
Where Rock 105 used to be, and we spent lots of time. As a matter of fact, the first
a lot of time on the street. A lot of time.
Oh, me, a lot of time on that street out front. First time I met Mikey, I believe, would be right there. Right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Most likely. I don't remember the fountain, though. I don't remember any of that.
Way after.
Okay.
At that point, this was a old like gas station or something that was out of sorts. You know, this was a very tragic spot in town. It was run down. Like quite a bit of that was as well the area we were in. You know, you got the V bar over there.
I forgot. I never stepped foot in there, by the way.
No,
that was just on the right, just down a little bit above your head.
Yeah, the Shirley's V bar. You have the gas station at the end, and the Iwo Jima Theater. There's also a school up there, a post office.
Now the school, at a certain time every single day, there would be a billion bats funneling out of this giant, like I guess, smokestack.
Mm-hmm. But they didn't use anymore.
And then they would come flying back in every single day. It was just it was like out of a horror movie.
It's a very old school. That's one of the first schools that were built in the county. And it has one of those giant smokestacks that were connected to like the cafeteria and stuff.
Like the boiler.
The boiler.
Thank you, Victoria West, for getting our stuff boiled.
Maybe it was a coal chamber. Who knows? But the bats had made that their home.
Yes, they did.
And the bats are very welcome. Oh, look at this. We got some skateboarders, hooligans, baby.
Look at these badasses here.
Will they go and put soap in the fountain, which has happened more than once?
Oh, yeah. They used to do it in Myrtle Beach. I think it's one of the greatest things. You just take laundry detergent, just pop it in there.
And it just foams everywhere. This
seriously,
is the Freedom Fountain, by the way, Creed. The Freedom Fountain. And there goes Creed to work right there.
In my yellow car. Yes. Some good times right there. As a matter of fact, another thing just down this road, off this way, was where the other station was. Cool. And at one point, our boss.
Yeah, that would have been up. Like if you come this way and over to this section, into yet another very old part of town. They had their
Yeah.
offices over there. This, like I said, this is the oldest part of town. Freedom Fountain, of course, celebrating every branch of service right there.
It is a nice fountain. I'm kind of embarrassed. I kind of wanted to do a side by side, figure out whose town has a better fountain.
Mm.
But the camera that we have here in Rock Hill is god awful.
It looks like it might be, very cold right now, and maybe ice is forming on the lens.
It does look a little doity, but I'll tell you what.
Beautiful, by the way.
The fountain, the whole show itself is really fun to watch. Like, that is really tall and does a lot. And these things that look like candles behind it or whatever they are, they light up.
Those are the Olympic torches. Yes.
Yeah, torches. That's what I'm trying to.
Olympic torch lighting every night at Creed's hometown. This is really impressive. That's a very nice church, I'm guessing, right there.
It is. Yep. A church with where they don't even charge you for free parking or charge you for parking for a lot of events. Surprisingly, they'll do right in this area. They'll do food trucks all up and down this. They'll close that off. The food truck Fridays.
Every time I hear you talk about your hometown, I always think it's like, a podunk town, but obviously it is not.
Considering we have $1 billion facility that they're building with about 9,000 cranes, it looks like it's in a uptown Charlotte deal for the Carolina Panthers. It's a pretty big city.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
How big that thing is.
Every time you've ever talked about, there's nothing to do there. It's, I'm drinking Mexican Coke in the grandma's basement because there's nothing to do in this place.
It's a nice town. I never say that. We got a lot to do around here.
Nothing happening.
We got lots to do around here.
You talk about the mom and the special daughter that would walk down the street that you thought was
Bath, New York. This is Rock Hill.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were in Bath. I was like, good
no,
Lord.
My God, what the hell are you talking about?
That's what I said. I always thought you said your hometown. I thought you meant like
no,
hometown.
I meant like now. Yeah, no, I got you. God, no, Bath don't. Bath has a tiny little round thing that sticks out about a.
Okay, that's why I said. I was like,
yeah,
really nice.
This is Rock Hill.
This is beautiful.
That's funny.
Like, son of a bitch, you liar.
Emily and I stood right about here and watched all the right in this area. And we watched all the as a matter of fact, the when they did that with the Panthers, and South Carolina governor was here, the mayor, owner of the Panthers, which was kind of neat. That's when they did the whole induction ceremony or whatever it was. I say that's pretty nice for Jacksonville, though. I'm kind of embarrassed. Our cam looks kind of shitty.
There was just a little something on it. I mean, this is a, talking about podunk towns. Now, that's where I live. This is, like I said, this was Main Street back in the day. This was where, when I was a kid, you'd come and watch the Christmas parade. It would start down here, come up here, go through here, and it was done. It was, it was a good time, but
good time.
This is just off. If you keep moving up the street just a little bit, you're also right there by Camp Geiger. No, excuse me. I misspoke. Camp Johnson.
Camp Johnson.
So there's 3 military installations in the town. Count them. 3. And this is all we have to offer is a giant fountain and a first bank that I don't think anybody even banks at.
Tree's still there.
How is that possible, Creed? Is it weather?
Hey, Cody, I don't know. I'm telling you, you got to drop a quick message to Bonnie.
I hope she don't think I'm being rude. I'm like, hey, what the hell's the tree?
I'm being rude, but hey, you still got a tree. Jeanette, good to see you. Everybody jumping in. I'm sorry, trying to get caught up.
You think it's time?
Oh my God! Well, you put up a camera from Jacksonville, and all of a sudden,
he's there. He's there.
Great to see you.
Good to see you. Oh my goodness, the Snug Harbor Killer here with us. I'll never forget that. He leaves Rena J's that night. Somebody gets killed behind Snug Harbor. We're like, did he go and do it?
I forgot about
Because we had to come back the next night, and there I was like, if he doesn't show up, we know he killed that guy behind the Snug Harbor.
Going down
Killer.
Summersville. Charleston.
Oh, he's moved? Oh my goodness.
This guy.
Moving on up.
Hey, Puz.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Maybe the tree's just frozen into the road.
They can't pull it up. It's constantly now only
You.
UB40.
Fire Captain, good to see you. Hey, boys. Don't be knocking on the tree. Oh, no, I still got, we're full on Christmas here still. Look, Santa's back there still hanging out.
I mean, I can't believe it's still up.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I mean, I thought for sure she had told. I know she did. I'm not.
No, she did. She had a specific date. James, that shit is snow.
That'd be snow.
Brigitte, great to see you. Hey, I got another. Let me jump over to this really quick. I just came across it. Another video, same as we had last time with the Snowmageddon stuff, you know.
Well, why are you doing that?
Hill. Yeah. Oh, where we at?
This is
beautiful,
beautiful Topsail Island. This is where Creed used to pace and
watch
smoke
for the
cigarettes.
little crabs.
This is where Creed got crabs that time.
Somehow, some way, my ex-girlfriend found a trailer on a beautiful chunk of property. And those of you who don't know Topsail Island, there's two ways to get on the island. That's it. One is a gigantic bridge that goes up and over. And the other is like a one of the bridges that turns.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very skinny all the way down through one major road from one end to the other, basically.
Skinny Denny.
I was on the sound side, very close. I don't know how I ended up being able to live on that beach for that long. It was $500 a month, that little place. A huge chunk of property, too. Surrounded by every one of my neighbors were up on stilts. Really close.
That's always scary.
It was, I had a lot in front of me, then the main road, and then 3 houses, I think. Maybe 4 houses. And then that beach right there. I'll never forget, first time, nobody ever said anything to me about it. You go out to this beach after dark, and there's just these little monsters running around everywhere around you, and they start scurrying. They do get out of your way when you're walking. It's weird. You just hear clack, 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 clack everywhere. And these crabs that have this one thing in front of them. It's the weirdest things, man.
One
like,
gimpy arm, one good arm.
Yeah, it's just the one big, and you hear them all. It's the one big pincher, and it freaks you out the first time. But like, if you know that they're going to be there, and you know that they just kind of disperse when you go down there. Beautiful beach, though. That was so awesome living right there.
I mean, the beaches are, good here. They're not like, oh wow, beautiful white sands. None of that. Very shelly. Not our Shelly, but very shelly beaches.
Yeah, there is some good Shelly. Well, also there's not tons and tons of people around either. When I lived there on both ends of the island, you could drive. There's a person walking.
There you go.
There was you could drive out on the beach on either end.
Uh-huh.
Can you still do that?
No, not so much, because as you can see, a lot of this has been repaired.
Well, it looks
look
like
at the washout. Yeah, look at the washout.
Most of the beach
right
looks
there.
gone at this point.
Yeah. They've had to come back in and put so much dirt in, rebuild those dunes that you're not allowed to walk on. But it hasn't slowed them down from building new stuff to be washed away.
It's been so. I have heard from many people that in quite a few years it is very built up.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of sad because
you wouldn't recognize Sneeze Ferry.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I loved it when we were there. I mean, there was plenty of stuff built, lots of people around. Tourist season was kind of crazy because you're there for so many months. It's just you got the whole place to yourself. But I mean, I legit, I think it's 4 or 5 houses separated me and this ocean right
It's like 49 degrees and windy here today. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you imagine
No
how it
fun.
feels on that beach right now. With that.
Big Clay and I somehow they let us over the bridge. I guess because I was in the Mad Max mobile. Remember the little black one that nobody ever drove? That little vehicle.
Yes,
I remember because I packed up my whole house. First tropical storm that comes in, I pack up the entire house and just move into the theater there that we were looking at earlier.
I can't believe there's no way fishing though. That's kind of weird.
Is this a pier where you're gonna catch a bunch of like little mini sharks and stuff? Like
Probably. This is a newer pier too.
I was gonna say I don't even recognize this pier.
This no cast nets, Creed.
No
cast nets.
Can you fish off of the top there?
That looks like an observation type deal, so you can see further around. You know,
I think I would try to fish off of that.
I mean, you probably could if you wanted to. If you want to be a badass.
Clay and I went down there for it was actually, I'm pretty sure it was actually a hurricane, and I remember there was and we were closer to Surf City. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I get that because I always think Surfside. But anyways, there was like this, I don't know, a little walkway out onto the ocean. I had a little gazebo or whatnot. I'll never forget. That was the first time that I had ever stood on a beach during a very big tropical storm or small hurricane and had the sand and the rain hit me straight in the face. I've never felt that sand blasting before that. And that was...
Plus, you lived on an island. This is Topsail Island. It literally is an island.
Oh, it certainly
so,
is. It's
they evacuate the whole thing all the time.
Oh, yeah. And the one bridge you can't even go over because there's a huge because it is so high. There's a wind thing on it, you know, where it's like over a certain, you know, can't go on it. And then, of course, when you make it across that bridge, you're very close to the haunted. Is it the haunted Dollar General or was it the haunted Food Line?
Well, you had the Clay worked at the one. Remember, he worked at the pizza place too that had the vampire.
Loved that house. Oh yeah. That's the haunted vampire. Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, you could rent one of these pretty cheap right now if anybody wants to stay on the beach here in beautiful Topsail Island.
I loved my time there. I'm sorry, just a moment of reminiscing. I absolutely loved my time on there. $500 a month. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, and all these are multi-million-dollar houses.
I had a nice little porch out front. Sat there and pounded probably lots of Marlboro Reds at that point. And I was so proud of myself. I hooked up outdoor speakers and I would listen to myself on the air on weekends. It's very weird.
Just make sure they were in the right spots. You didn't.
No, there was a few times I'd be sitting out there and hear the mess ups, you know, because I mean, before then it wasn't so much. I mean, it was a computer program, but it still was not that easy to like. You had to manually put in each, you know, spot break for the weekends when we weren't going to be there. Mm-hmm. Now it's like it shows you exactly what you're doing. You talk right into it and blah, but there's no screwing that up. But yeah, that was a lot of fun there.
My beaches.
And of course, the other time for July 4th when I went and bought fireworks because they looked like they were really good, but they didn't shoot more than.
Creed was the biggest celebrity on Topsail Island at that time. I mean, he was.
No, I wasn't. Oprah owns a house there. Where the hell you been?
I remember everything you said. You're like, hey, I'm living on Topsail Island and I'm getting all the love.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Yes. I mean, I was like, easy does it, bud.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I thought you just said that you back ordered DoorDash. Thank you for the heads up for your son, your stepson.
Yeah. Stoney. He has such a wonderful voice.
Oh, I bet he does. He's kind of calm.
He's gonna hit Carol up for a loan here soon.
Oh,
Mama Carol, will you please let me borrow 1,500 biggins? Just a little bit of
No, it's great. God bless. Great news.
Okay.
No, but seriously, people always used to say that Oprah had a place on the. Wasn't it? It was Oprah, right?
Yeah, I mean, it said there's a lot of people. I mean, like I said, you got to have
I'm a
good
genius.
money to own one of these houses right on the water.
That's how I read it. That she ordered.
She back ordered it.
She back it. DoorDash so busy today. It's on back.
As soon as them wings are back at Taco Bell, they'll bring them to her.
Another really cool part. So when you're down the other end of Surf City, they have those big. Were they pump houses or were they for the military?
Talk about those giant towers.
Yes, they were for the
All
military.
right, so the towers were they put those in place in World War II. They would climb up on top of these towers at night and stare out looking for like enemy subs and things like that, or if there's any
bunch of them too.
Oh yeah, when I was a kid, we used to go down and set fireworks off on top of them, like real fireworks.
Pornhub, Vinny.
Yes, go ahead. Back door to DoorDash.
Hey, tasty treat. Also down, I remember like down past it in Surf City too. There were these houses that were kind of tucked back in on the sound side, but when you turned off keep in mind, this is a very skinny island, obviously very close to the water table.
Mm-hmm.
There was a deep down and in under what I believe are called mangroves.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm talking about? It was like they were like all the same tree. And it was just like you're looking at treetops all the way across, but you would drive down in underneath those through a tunnel of them to get out to your property. It was very odd.
There's also this also is the kind of beach where you're not surprised if you come out and there's an alligator laying in the sand as well.
Absolutely, because even now when I lived there, even during like the height of tourist season, it wasn't super busy. A lot of people around, but it was still to the point where the wildlife kind of ruled the roost.
Come by those mangroves, as Creed called them. They'll come across the road and stuff. They'd walk right across the street. You have to stop and let them cross the road to the beach. So,
Bubba, good to see you. From the beach to the snow. I haven't watched this yet, so I don't know if anything funny happens. But the last one we watched, was pretty funny.
Let's roll the dice. Why not?
I mean, we do already have a rental truck that can't make it up the hill.
That's a nice one, by the way.
$29 a day at the Home Depot.
That's nice. Oh, this guy right here. We saw them clearing off their car not too long ago.
That's right. But they're not going very far, are they?
No. And they're watching. They're like, I just want to watch.
The tow truck one was so funny, though. 3 different tow trucks and cars getting hit.
Oh, look at this a-hole here. You know what that means?
Look at this smart MFer right here. That's what you do right there. Oh, they're pretty smart too. See, there's a.
I mean, they live in the winter.
Yeah, Kurt, I about need him on this.
Yeah, that hill, man. And nobody knows how to get up that hill. Oh, is this like a moving truck? Do you think this is like how you rent a truck to deliver packages for Amazon or something?
You should have seen over the holidays at the post office. They had, God, I want to say 20 or 30 every kind of U-Haul you could imagine.
A guy in a Camaro delivered something to our house from Amazon one evening.
In a Camaro?
Yeah, he got blown up, pulls out his back seat, puts it on the porch.
Look at this show off.
He's like, yep.
Wait, we got a little tight squeeze. Shouldn't have slowed down. You got to keep that momentum up.
Keep going. You can't slow down. Can't slow down. Come on, you got it.
Now, this dude that does these videos, he needs to just set one up and just let it go. Kind of like the bridge, you know?
Yeah. My question is this. Was there somebody sitting outside in a blue chair by that car?
And a red chair. There's a red chair also.
Do you think you just come outside and watch what's happening?
It's a pretty big hill. I think that, you know, you're looking down on it, so it doesn't look as much, but
forget all that snow, man.
That vehicle's made for it, though. It must be a lot tighter squeeze than we can tell. I don't understand why we're not just backing down the damn thing. Is that just too scary, maybe?
Maybe he feels like when everybody's going around, they're afraid they're gonna like start fishtailing and it might hit the truck, even though it is, ample room. I'm trying to figure out why he went to the back of the truck to see what was up and then get back in it.
I don't understand that. What he was trying to do. I think he's just spinning. You got to back down and get the speed. You can't just start.
He's gonna make it.
These videos are so simple. It's just so much fun to watch.
They put them out there. They're like, "This is reserving my spot for later."
Yeah, for the big screen TV. My God, we need a 32-inch TV. Do you have any idea how much they are right now? A 32-inch TV,
$6-7.
I don't even need a smart TV. 138 is the cheapest one that we can find at Walmart. And that's looking online. Even Best Buy is right around the exact same price. I'm like, how can I not? It's 2022. I can go out and get a 70-inch TV for like what, $600-700?
Mm-hmm.
But if I want a 32-inch for the house, I got to drop like 140 plus tax.
Where are you gonna put that, in the bathroom or something?
No, in the bedroom. I don't like to have a big TV in the bedroom because we usually just leave it on while we sleep. And if you have a giant TV in there,
you can put it on the sleep. There's a sleep thing you can do now where you turn that on and it makes the screen a little darker, and that way it's not so. Yeah, that way it's not so bright. That's what our TV has.
Oh, I like that.
That's it. That way it's not so bright in your room. This guy might get where he's going next week. This guy coming out and give him a sandwich. He's been here so long. What's this guy doing? He's stealing the tires.
Hey, be up on blocks in a minute. It's a bad neighborhood.
This hood
okay,
runs
now,
deep.
Let me think about this. The chairs are called dibs. No one parks where you shovel. They do that in Chicago.
Really?
Okay. All right. So, like, if you've got parking on a street that you park at all the time, but it's not necessarily your parking spot, and you go out there and you shovel out your spot, next thing you know, some dick neighbor goes, ooh, and rolls it right in.
I don't see how that's stopping anybody.
This is the trouble spot here. Well, I think that's kind of one of those. That's
there you go.
Oh, good, you got a mask on.
Get back there behind the truck that may slip backwards at any point in time. Go for it.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
very smart. Very, very smart.
We have almost altogether stopped ordering food for now because of the quality and prices lately are just not up to par, we'll say.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've ordered something, and that's saying a lot.
And we got a backup.
Because this a-hole out here don't know how to drive.
Is that a cooler?
Yeah.
It's a Coleman cooler.
It's you call dibs on the next drink.
It's funny though. This is a maybe there's such a backup that they're starting to sell drinks out of the cooler.
Yeah.
Where are you turning down? See, that is not a one way because the people are parked going that way. This one's a one way through here.
Yeah.
And this is a pretty troublesome spot right here because remember, even the plow truck got stuck right there. Haley,
who is this person out here bothering this guy? Dude, you're not that strong. For God's sakes.
I don't get it. Just first of all, put the tires straight and then just nail it. The truck, you don't own the truck. You don't own the rubber on there. If you take it back with a lot less rubber, they ain't gonna know.
They're like out there with a penny checking the tread on that baby.
Must be he's not loaded in the back, otherwise you'd have that weight. It probably would have done him more good if that guy with the mask would have just stepped on the back. Where are we going?
Oh, well, maybe he's taking some of your tips now. He's gonna just roll her back a little bit and then just gun it. Is that Ganges Street? Is that what it says? You've had a bad couple of days. I am sorry to hear that. That's not good. It's not good at all.
We're backing all the way down now, and we could have just done that to begin with.
When we turn the truck around and back up the hill because he's having no problems backing. The belly button has her. I ate lasagna last night and thought about Haley's lasagna while I ate it. I was like, you know what? This is pretty damn good lasagna. Not shabby.
Are we turning around and driving back down?
Where are we gonna? How far are we going back into that build? There's a house there, bud.
That's really close.
I mean, that's like somebody looks out the window and he might be able to reach in the back of that truck and take something.
Now, Carol, if you do gonna and you move your wheel a lot though, when you're in a situation like that, wow,
man, they are really.
It can get it moving just enough to get that little out. But you're right. Usually, you don't want to just.
Don't force it.
Now we're.
Oh my god! Now he's blocked the road completely.
Completely blocked the road. Literally feet between a house and a car. Best place we could find to turn it around at.
Look how he's like, what if that thing, he's trying to back up a little bit, but it won't. Or why would you be that guy in the front? What if it grabbed all of a sudden? He took off straight ahead.
Wouldn't that be great?
Oh my gosh.
What movie was it where the car he was in between the vehicles or whatever, and you could only see the top of him and nothing was.
Well, that's a lot of movies.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Anybody?
There's a couple of movies that could be 75-point turn. Oh my god, he's still. Imagine how sore that guy's arms are.
For sure, Carol.
Well, won't we let the guy get in the back, jump up and down?
Yeah, I think that would have helped a lot. That'd be great.
Can you imagine being the people that live there? They're like, son of another damn Home Depot truck stuck down here.
And just think, he was literally feet from cresting that part of the hill right there, too, onto that street.
He's just making a mess right there. People come out. It's terrible. All their pristine snow ruined.
Ernest drives a truck. I think that it is in the 70s for the turn. Wait till he starts slipping a little bit. I like how this guy continually puts his body in between the truck and the vehicle.
Like, I'm going to make sure we don't damage any cars by crushing my pelvis.
Get his $30 worth out of this thing.
At this rate, he'll have it back home, dropping it back off in days.
At least he's not putting on many miles. God bless. I don't know why he didn't swing it. Whoa. Did you see that? That was quite a few feet there.
This guy.
There's a chair. There's another chair right by the one-way. Did you see that? You guys are right about the chair thing.
You see the guy with the trash can? He's loading the trash can up with snow.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Building something.
No more music. Well, I guess that's it for that one. And they're gone. Those are some of my favorite freaking things. It's too funny. Too funny.
Too funny.
Too fun. Oh my God, it's money.
Monies.
Thank you for the money.
99 cents.
Let's call it $1, Mikey.
$99 cents.
$99.
Creed, I know this. is not live because it's dark out, but we do come here quite often and we say, man, there's nothing but birds over here.
Oh,
But they are actually here at the in the Nambi Desert. Namby Pamby. Grape soda is delicious. What are you talking about?
oh. By the way, another thing. Carol kept calling it his condo, and I kind of laughed, and I thought, I think that is a condo. I think that his Stoney's place, it's a little better than an apartment. Has a balcony.
Okay.
I kind of
always thought that was. I didn't know that was a balcony. I always thought it was just like into a yard of sorts.
No, it's got. Oh, it might be. For some reason, I feel as if he's up a little bit.
I thought he was ground floor, so he couldn't.
That
commit
could go
suicide.
right into a yard. Hell, I don't even know.
His dad's like, "Look, I'm not putting you on an upper floor."
Thank you for the money.
Monies.
Yeah, these things are cool looking, by the way.
I'm just hoping like a giant lion or tiger is going to come through here and just like pounce on one of them.
Jeanette, I think if you laid out, one or the other, I'd go for grape also. I'm pretty sure. I get a hankering for either one of those, though, often.
It'd have to be knee high or new grape. One of the two.
New grape is good. You don't see that a lot. Knee high, I
No.
haven't had enough of to really make that decision. It's a great antlers.
They've got great antlers. You know what that one said to the other one, right?
You have the right to remain horny.
Horny.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Jeff, whoa.
Ooh, they gonna fight.
Gonna fight
There you
over
go.
some water.
go.
I like the different flavors of Faygo.
What about the red Faygo? Is it called red? Wait, which one is? I gotta look it up now.
See, there's a big red drink or something like that.
Yeah, no, I've
really
had
good.
that. Yeah, called Red Pop. I don't remember. I don't.
Red pop. You don't stop that.
What kind of? Oh, there's the Faygo firework. It's the clear, almost looks like a frost. The Gatorade that's frost, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to try that. I want to see. Here's flavors.
Glacier.
Faygo flavors. Let's see what they have.
I recently had the cotton candy, which was super sweet.
Oh, well, guess that's it. All right, so you got the firework. You've got fruit punch, diet cream soda for Mikey,
Mhm.
diet rock and rye, raspberry blueberry, pineapple orange, jazz and blueberry, Ohana lemonade and iced tea. Faygo twist.
How's there not one named after the Insane Clown Posse? I mean, really, let's be serious.
Orange. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Sparkling cherry, club soda, Arctic sun, cherry cola, cotton candy. There it is. Great.
Cherry cola. That sounds fantastic. I'd have
How
that.
about gold? It's just called gold.
It's very lazy, sleeps in all the time, and may get a job at FedEx. I'm a dick.
Happy birthday, Carol. Stoney has adopted me. It's so sweet. I should go visit him. I think you should.
He's adopted you.
The rock and rye. I've never. And thank you for the 5 bones, Carol. Rock and rye sounds good. What's 60-40? They have so many flavors, Mike.
Yeah, I was surprised when I found the cotton candy because typically I only see like 2 or 3 flavors at my local gas station. That's the great thing about going on the road traveling is I like going in gas stations and picking up some sort of drink I've never drank before.
Yeah, true. George
is here.
How about black cherry? I love black cherry.
Damn!
I like my drinks like I like my women. Pineapple, watermelon, pineapple, peach. Seriously, do you know they had this many kinds? Orange?
I think I've had the peach and it was really good too. I mean, Faygo doesn't make a bad soda. Every flavor's delicious.
Ohana raspberry lemonade, Faygo moon mist, Ohana punch.
I want to
lemonade.
punch you in the face.
kiwi strawberry, moon mint mist blue. I seriously didn't know. Where do you go buy your Faygo at?
It's always a gas station purchase if I see it, because it's
See,
always like, it's usually on the very bottom shelf.
But yeah, you'd have to look for it. I can't think of any gas stations around me that actually have it.
And it's typically not a 20 ounce. It's like the taller, like, I don't know what size it would be.
Yeah, it is bigger than a 20 ounce. You're right. I would say it's probably more into the 24.
Yeah, something like that.
Jalitos, those very good. The only one we were just talking about this the other day, the Mandarin. Emily and I would get for like taco night. That was our thing.
Authentic. Authentic.
We would keep things authentic. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't even paying attention. Nesbitt's orange in a bottle. Don't think I've ever had that. My kids are addicts for the cotton candy.
It's very sweet.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Here comes Old Creed. That just sounds too sweet for me.
It is sweet. It is very sweet. The pineapple is good. The peach is good. I had that back in the day. Great bet. Yeah, I know what he's talking about. That's brownies chocolate drinks are the best. If I can
talk about those, because I'd never heard of that.
Oh my God. They had them in the drink machine right outside my work when I worked at Little Caesars as a manager. And I would go out there with a pocket full of change and buy every one they had.
Hue, it pretty much all is, though, isn't it?
Oh, so good.
I was telling you, yeah, because when we were talking about that, I was telling you that one of the best things about going to that tiny little zoo near me was that they had chocolate milk in a can. God bless. And it's not like Yoo-hoo.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
And I loved about the brownies. What's going on?
How much to have one mounted on my wall? I know you got the big long things coming out.
I mean, that would be a beautiful kill. But yeah, it was like the brownies, because they wouldn't fill up the can completely, give you a little bit of space because it had a big shake well thing on the side. Shake it up real good. Oh, it's so good.
I love me some black chai. Take you over to Gatlinburg where they're snowboarding and skiing.
Shredding, dude. It didn't make it out this week.
Dennis, thank you.
Hundo. And 100. All right, so he said 100 under each name. I like that.
Love that.
That's
love that idea. And I must have missed all of them.
Oh, I'm sure. I think something's changed.
Diabetes.
I really do. Something's changed over there.
Something happened in here.
Why is there nobody up on the Tubin Hill?
I don't know. I think they were blowing snow, and probably they were like grooming the slopes, if you will. Kids are gone. Teach them to go back. Oh, thank God. I couldn't imagine being a parent having a damn kids home too much.
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Even Mike, they're gonna get you like if you do a certain amount, at garage sales and yard sales and stuff. It's insane.
Yeah, my son just sold like $600 worth of stuff on eBay the other day, and they said, "Hey, we need your tax info."
Black cherry is a very underrated flavor for a soda, I think.
He said he's got a pirate on it.
You are a smelly pirate hooker.
I'll be open.
Go ahead, Creed. Whilst I look over here. So Ivan had sent over a link. He's like, yeah, check it out. And I guess this place has like tons of monkeys. I just can't see them right now because it's 4 o'clock in the morning. But I'm hoping once the sun comes up, maybe we can come back and check this out. I can't read it. He just said that there's monkeys. It's in what I guess to be a foreign language of sorts. Maybe it's Asian, I'm guessing. Not saying that in a bad way, just saying that I think that's what it is. But yeah, so check this place out. This also looks like somewhere where we would see like a haunting of sorts. Like there could be, unsettled spirits from. I thought I heard a sound. Does that come from here? Okay, never mind. I was already freaking myself out. I thought there was a ghost. Let me scroll down this 368 messages here so I can get down to where everybody's talking. We'll go back to Creed's since we can't see the monkeys. What are we doing? Taking skiing lessons down here? Oh, wow. I'm way behind. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. Where am I at? Okay, I see you. Thank you, Creepy Joe. Who's Creepy Joe? Creepy Joe's here? I ain't seen Creepy Joe and I don't know when. Oh, you're not late. You're right on time for Creed's smoke break. Now, Stewart's is good. It's expensive. How many pictures do you have, Tasty Treat? You only get like 6 for, like $6-7. It's pricey. Tequila. I'm sitting in the waiting room trying to leave detox. What did you just say? Are you really? I'm sitting in the waiting room trying to go on. Creed, I know you're watching right now. Do you remember the Pomac soda that had 10% alcohol? Wow. No wonder kids loved it. That sounds like a big hit. Excuse me. Just found the twist donut my daughter got me. Wow. Everybody's making out like bandits today. Mike, are you okay? You feel all right, Mike? I don't think Mike's feeling too well. Well, Haley, it happens. It happens.
It's
It
a
happens.
thing. Grotto just reminded me when he said Daddy's. I don't know that brand, but it reminded me of
It's a yellow label with like blue and
that's
red
Dad's.
writing.
Is that what he's talking about? Grotto, is that what you're talking about? Dad's. The only place I ever see that at is at Big Lots for some reason. Is the Dad's root beer?
Yeah. Let me look. Look it up. Daddy's Girl root beer.
Well, I hope so. At least you go out and did the right thing, though. When you screw up, you go and do that.
Yeah. You got to do what you got to do sometimes. You got to put
Is this
yourself.
a makeup part? I didn't even realize we were having a makeup party. Shit.
I'm not making out. I don't know. Mike was in there and he was having a hard time talking about some really weird stuff.
Code Red Mountain Dew is like the only other Mountain Dew that I can. Oh, so do you type daddy a lot? Do you have a texting friend that we need to know about?
Oh, I'm sorry. So
hey, Daddy, I'm awake, Daddy.
Daddy, will you come tell Daddy? Wake Daddy up when he's asleep.
Yeah, dads. I don't know why, but seriously, the only place I ever see that is at Big Lots.
trying to think where I see it here and there.
Well, we are human, as they say. Ew, stop. Somebody block Kiernoff. I'm sorry. You got to go.
Baja's terrible.
Gross.
Terrible.
I don't get it. Kiernoff, we talked about that a bunch. The thing that I don't understand, and I guess it's true that at Walmart, at Taco Bell, they sell more of the Baja Blast than they do actual Mountain Dew, which I just is mind blowing to me because it tastes like a liquor drink without the liquor.
Yeah, it's not.
And I know people love it.
It's not. When I drink something Mountain Dew, I want it to got a little bit of that dew flavor to it. Yeah, a little bit. Haley, don't beat yourself up.
Yeah.
Don't beat yourself up.
Glad you don't mind sharing shit with us.
Well, I'm just glad you're okay. Yeah, I find it gross too.
Yeah, those are those Chico sticks or whatever you call them.
They're terrible.
I don't understand those. I don't get that. Is that supposed to be a candy? It's kind of like a tree branch, basically, like sawdust.
You bite into it, like it just starts falling apart in your mouth. It's terrible.
I don't try any of the new Mountain Dews. I am always all about like trying these different weird flavors of every other drink that they try, but anything that they do with Mountain Dew, I don't touch it. It's so weird. That can't be easy to find.
Oh, I've seen it recently. Yeah, they've made it a big thing. Creed, look at them boots on that guy. I mean, come on.
He's got snow boots on the beach. Dennis, thank you, buddy. So much.
Many thanks. We're in Hermosa. Eat good, baby. Live good.
Yeah, I like this.
Good stuff.
Sent this over. It's a different camera angle. And these people are just sitting outside.
13th Street. Yeah, they're about to place an order for some.
I bet you there's not one damn thing on that menu that I could find that I'm like, yes.
Oh, let me look up, see what they got on the menu.
Oh, do you know what the place is called?
Yeah, it's called Good Stuff.
Yeah. Oh God, they don't have any good stuff.
Let's see what they get. They got a mixed beverage and a water, perhaps.
Or is it just orange juice in a fancy glass?
Let's see. Good Stuff Hermosa menu, baby.
Right now, nothing. Not a lot.
I want to try the wings. They could be terrible, but
I don't think you're gonna. I don't think you're gonna get a chance until they bring them back again, like another. Because that promotion's over.
They serve breakfast. Creedence. You can get applewood smoked bacon, pork sausage, chicken sausage, or cured ham, and 2 eggs with pancakes for $11.
I bet their vegan options are 3/4 of the menu. Do they have any eggs bennies?
No, but they have a buffalo patty.
No thanks.
Buffalo.
Nah.
I mean, they got some really good sounding stuff. Let's see. Eggs Benedict. They got wraps. They got crabs. Yep. Eggs Benedict right there. $11. 2 poached eggs, cured ham. What was wrong with it? English muffin, holiday sauce. You can substitute spinach for ham if you like. Served with the chef's potatoes.
Substitute spinach.
Who would do that? They do have beer and wine, so that could be alcoholic beverage there. They got buffalo chicken tenders for starters. No, man, this seems to be a pretty proper menu. Other than they got some sort of black bean burger, but other than that, everything else looks pretty.
They must just be catering to tourists. Then
they have a lot of salads. A lot of salads. Gross. Wraps look good. Got a wrap for around $12. California wrap.
Order wraps. I'm always too worried for them to be too small.
Oh, Best place to order a wrap is Cheddar's. They'll bring you. They basically you get 4 pieces like
I
this. So
know.
it's like they make
Yeah.
2 wrap. I mean,
Emily got it. Yes, she got one time. I love that restaurant. Very underrated. There's
Yeah,
not enough
it
of
is. Most bang for your buck.
Not
for
enough of
sure.
them. That I order the grilled chicken with the rice or whatever. Nothing special, nothing fancy when you read the menu. Comes
Hey.
out with two giant things of chicken.
Yeah. If you get the chicken cutlets, they're like that big. They're huge. They basically fill up the whole plate. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, eggs Benedict is very it's just something you just don't see a whole lot of.
Whoa.
So some sort of a zoo, I guess, but look, there's like a city in the background, and
I feel like that's a hidden temple right there. Like something's going, or is it feeding time? We about to feed them?
I don't know. We haven't seen any animals at this thing yet since we've. Let's see. I read Tasty Treats comment, and all I think about is Jim Florentine and Double Decker.
Upper Decker. Double Decker. Delicious Double Decker.
Yes.
Have a cousin in North Carolina. Well, tell her I said, hey.
We watched a freaking reviews of this thing that we saw at Walmart that we looked at and we're like, hey, that thing looks cool. And it's made by Ninja. It's to make like ice cream and sorbet and different milkshakes and stuff. So looking at it, it's pretty big. It's a big coffee maker looking unit. And so I initially look at the thing. I want to show it to you. I want to get your your initial take on this, right?
If it's Ninja, it's going to be expensive.
Yeah, it's definitely not it's definitely not cheap. They're around 169. Of course, when I hit a link, it goes to something else.
Ice cream maker.
All right. So
how much ice cream do you make? Like one mouthful?
That thing's supposed to be a pint. So when you see this unit, what do you think? Or I'll tell you what I thought when I saw this. I thought, because you got it. Let's see if there's any pictures of it. I mean, it's pretty wide. Okay. I look at it and I'm thinking, okay, so maybe it's like maybe a little bit like a Keurig or like a coffee maker where you're dumping in stuff into the top, right? It makes the ice cream and then it into the little pint glass thing, or not pint glass, but pint. It's a pint full of ice cream.
No way it's doing that. It's got to make it all right there in that little cup.
Yeah. So okay. So that's what I initially think when I see this, because I'm like, okay, that's cool. So you dump it a few things in or whatever, and
like
boom,
you're like, hey, boom, I want to try this.
You have to make it all separate with all these crazy recipes with like for the chocolate. It's like you got to get frozen jackfruit. It's like 8 or 10 different ingredients, and you mix it up in a bowl. Then you put it into this thing. You put it in the freezer for 24 hours.
What?
Yeah. Each one of those, 24 hours. Then you put it into this contraption, lock it on the top, put it up in there, and press the button, and it does its thing. And almost every time, you got to hit the remix feature because it comes out like all crumbly. Could you imagine just one of those little? And they're small. They're not very big at all. And they were doing like,
so you can't like just say, no, I want some ice cream and go to make it
24 hours in advance.
Oh my God.
It's not worth it. I mean, just looking at it,
how much ice cream you can buy for $170 that's ready right then.
The recipes were like
1 million ingredients. By the time you're done, you've made $14 ice cream. Pink coffee.
Yeah, it was not. I watched his review on that and I go, my God. So you got to do everything, an hour, and you're paying $169 for the thing. And throughout the instructions, it says, if you do this and you do this, like if you don't chop up, if you do not chop up the, like say the strawberries, if you don't chop them up correctly and like quarter them out enough, you can damage the machine. It's insane.
Oh my god. Ooh, polar bears.
That's way too much work. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I think tomorrow, in 24 hours from now, I'm gonna want some chocolate ice cream. Let me find. I'm gonna just. I'm gonna.
That's stupid.
I want to read off the recipe for just chocolate. What is it called? Creamy recipes. There we go. Read off the.
Whoa, easy, bud. I don't know what you were about to say next. Beat off the what?
Read off.
Oh, I thought this beat. Whew, sorry. Oh,
All right. So just think. Now I know a lot of people will have this in their house. Not us. A lot of this stuff.
sugar, salt.
1 tablespoon of cream cheese softened. So there's an extra step. You got to put it in the microwave for a couple of seconds, even just to get the cream cheese going. 1/3 cup granulated sugar. Keep in mind, this is making one of those little pint things. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 3/4 cup of heavy cream. That's like $7 in itself.
Oh, heavy cream is expensive.
1 cup of whole milk, 2 tablespoons of mini chocolate chips if you want them, and brownie chunks for mixing. So there's another thing that he did during this thing. And that is for a just that one. The other one that I said, like the easiest one, had like this jackfruit, bunch of other weird shit in it. But so to mix in anything, you gotta, after the 24 hours is done, you put it in there and you do its thing. When it's run through like 3/4 of the cycle, you have to somehow scoop out of the middle all the ice cream and then put your mix in, whatever you're mixing in, like the chocolate chips or whatever. Put it all, assemble it back together, put it all into the unit, put it back in there, and then hit mix it.
I mean, you don't even want it by the time you're done with it. I mean, it's too much work.
That's what I'm saying. It's just I'd rather, Emily and I were talking about how like I'd almost rather have like one of those old school, like those cheap Rival ones where you're mixing in like salt in the mix.
Yeah.
And make your own that way. That'd be,
at least you get a lot more and it doesn't take, I mean, it's ready to eat.
Almost. That's what I mean. Yeah, one of these older ones where you put in the rock salt or whatever and letting it do its thing for a while.
Yeah, it's not like it's, you're drilling for oil, but damn, by the time it's done, you can eat it. If I could send him, whoa.
What's he need the ching ching for? That's the first thing you got to ask.
Ask him how many stars does he think that adds up to?
No, neither can I. I'd imagine that it's good, but I mean, go buy one of those. Like we were looking at, I wanted to buy ice cream while we were at.
There's no way it's that good, though.
And they've taken out my favorite ice cream, Turkey Hill. They have Mayfield there, that's $4. Then they have Breyers, which isn't even ice cream; it's a frozen dairy dessert.
Oh,
where did that come
is
from?
Donkey Kong up there throwing barrels down at this dude?
Does a bear shit its cage?
He keeps walking around. I thought his name was Knox as much as he was pacing. Damn, out of nowhere, dropping barrels on my dude.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Dropping effing barrels.
Yeah. Oh. And that one's got like a Kansas City Chiefs thing on it. It looked like.
I'm wondering if there's one up top that just like threw that down or not. He just kind of trashed that one a little bit.
Are they going to let this bear pick which team's going to win this coming weekend or something? I guess
that'd be funny. That'd be funny. Anyways, all right.
Smashed it, man. Smashed it.
Enough food talk, I guess. Got to go. I don't know that ninja thing though. It just kind of bothered me. I just looking at it, it seemed like it was such a great idea because I'm thinking, oh my god, could you get like your own, soft serve out of this thing? No, you can't.
No, it doesn't seem like it does anything. It's like it doesn't do anything. Literally.
I agree, Jules. A lot. I mean, that's just. I mean, when you're looking at $170,
You'd have to eat a lot of ice cream just to break even. A lot.
didn't even have time for waffles. I'm not a big fan of Eggo waffles.
I like a nice Eggo waffle with some peanut butter.
Peanut butter on your Eggo waffle. It's also coming from somebody that ordered DoorDash from CC. So take that with a grain of salt. We'll see you at 4:05 for the 2 for Tuesday edition. Ish.
Two for. There's 4 chases.
Oh, okay. 2 for. Yeah, it's a buy one get one free 2 for Tuesday.
And I believe our first chase ever from South Africa.
Is it Shady B?
No. Is Donkey Kong about to hit this dude in the head with another barrel?
That'd be great.
There's
more than one out here playing. They seem to be playful. I like this. Watch this. It's fun.
The Biz. But yeah, we're going to have that. It's going to be a good time. Make sure you guys join us. If you haven't liked this video yet or subscribed or anything like that, now's the time to do so. Don't forget, if you're looking to support the channel in any way, right down below, you can find links for our PayPal, coffee, and believe it or not, this channel has show merch. This looks kind of like that nice lady's picture right there. This right. I do not know her at all.
I've got a double one, by the way. It does 2 Belgian waffles at once. Have you ever seen the videos where they take tater tots and mash them into a waffle maker?
Yes.
Have you ever done that?
No.
It's actually pretty good, but you got to be careful because it'll be just super like very thin and very, very crispy, which I like. But it's
like
fun.
Like a tater crepe. Tater crepes.
Yeah. I mean, there's some really good recipes for waffle makers, for waffle.
I still like the old school sandwich makers where you put your fillings and stuff in there, seal it up.
What's that lady's name? I think that my mother was addicted to making those for a while, by the way. Do you know what I'm talking about? The lady with the curly hair, the as seen on TV woman. And she had her sandwich maker for 1,000,000 years.
Yes, I know exactly who you're talking about. And I can't think of her damn name, but she's a nut case as well.
Yes, as seen on TV.
But yeah, those sandwich makers. Oh man, when I first started dating my wife, we lived off of like stuff I made in that thing every time she came over. Yeah, I was like, I couldn't let her know, hey, we're super poor, but hey, I can make us bologna and cheese and these things. Delicious.
Kathy.
Yes.
I can't see your last name. Kathy something.
You never can be careful with someone named Kathy.
What's better? One of those stupid sandwich makers or a panini press? Later, boys.
Laters. Make sure you guys, we are leaving. We're out of here. I know we said that 8 minutes ago, but we're really leaving. Make sure you like, lick, love it.
Listen, they're a bunch of racists when it comes to the zoo around here, Jeffrey. I don't know what to tell you.
I can't help it, Jeff. It's what they were given.
We'll see everybody at 4:05 for a buy one get one free version of 2 for Tuesday.
Yeah. And until next time. Oh, the Joe Foreman grills are panini presses. Yeah, you're right. Until next time, please.
And we'll see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.
Okay, that was good.
Remember.
You got me on that one. I wasn't ready for that.
He wasn't ready.